Hi guys, and welcome to Carstory, and Carstory is where we give you the real car stories. Today we are at Urban Drive. Urban Drive is on Kiambu Road. Kiambu Road is, the Urban Drive is located where the Kiambu Road and the bypass intersect. That is where the first location is. The second location is at the Evergreen area. You can come and see the several models of cars we have at Urban Drive. Now, today we have Harrier, Toyota Harrier 2015 model, and this is a car I have really desired to review because of how it looks and the stories we have heard about Harrier before and the improvement. I am very interested with the becoming of this model, yani how this model has come to be from the year 1998. The first model was in 1998, and the good thing, we have a previous model right here. This is how the previous model was looking like. You can see how the improvement we have had from this to this. And then there is also, because this is the fourth generation, this is the third generation. The first and the second generation look very different. So the improvement on the Toyota Harrier 2015, or rather the fourth model, is really, really nice. Talk of the beauty of the car, talk of the performance, talk of, I mean, so much has been done on it. Now, now coming back to our model, starting from how it looks from the front, it looks classy. It gives you a classy look. It makes you feel that you're driving a classic car, yeah? So, for example, look, there's the headlight that comes all the way from here to here. And you see how it makes the car look, it gives it an extraordinary look, yeah? And then the front bumper has been built like it is built in layers. You can see how it curves from downwards, from upwards to downwards, and then there is an addition of the spoiler here, this black spoiler here, that makes the car look really, really nice. Now, on the headlight, it is fitted with xenon lights and LED lights, and still makes the car look really, really nice. Now, more improvements on how the Harrier emblem looks like, and you see for the previous model it's on a grill, but this one has been covered with a glass-like, yeah? It has been covered with a glass-like material that makes it appear really, really classy and really, really good. Now, this finish here also complements the look on the Harrier 2015 model. Now, this one being the fourth generation, I am very, very much interested on how the fifth generation will look like, because if this is how this one looks, of course, if we will see improvements on the fifth generation in terms of model, in terms of performance, in terms of the comfortability, the interior. I'm really interested on how the next generation will look like. Now, we are going to see the interior. We're going to check the interior of this car and see what we have, or the improvements we have on the interior of this car. This is how the car looks on the inside, and you can see how the stitch, the interior is well stitched and well blended. The maroon and the black look really, really nice on the car. And also, the seats are leather stitched with a cloth that looks really, really, really nice. Now, the general look of the car, the interior look of the car, especially the front part of this car, looks really classy. You can see how the gear lever and the display is well blended, and of course it is attached. It is all touch, from up here to down here. It's a touch screen, a full touch screen. So this is where you control your climate. This is where you control your radio, how you control the stereo system, and of course you have the gear lever here. You have spaces here. You have spaces here where you have your cup holders, and a small space here maybe where you can have your power bank. Then there is this space where you can have some few stuff, maybe some bottles of water, juice. Then other compartments on the doors, and of course the door comes with the window controls, the 4 window controls on your driver seat, and you also control your mirror on the driver's door also. Yeah, and too bad for this car, it doesn't have a panoramic roof or a sunroof, but we have options that have the same. Now, these 2015 models come with a 2.5 petrol engine, and that is for the hybrid. The normal ones come with 2.0 petrol engine. So the handling of the car has also improved if you compare with the previous models, and also the performance has improved because of course we are talking of a 2015 model, yeah. And so the Toyota is really doing nice in terms of for me, I'll give it a 7 in terms of the beauty of the cars the Toyota is making, and they are really also trying to improve on comfortability, the handling, the space. And for example, you see this is a SUV, yeah. So, and SUVs are known to be family cars, so you have to make it as good as possible for it to be able to handle the family unit, because you know, family unit, of course, maybe if you have 2-3 children, you need space for your children. But now you see, if you and then of course the space, not just the seats must be spacious. And this car comes in handy. When we talk of family car, it comes in handy. The trunk is fairly good, spacious, good space for this particular car. So it also comes with steering controls, where you can control your stereo system, you can control your trip, you can have your phone connected, you can have your, comes also with cruise control, yeah. And all those are features that make the car stand out in the market, yeah. Now, some of the things that are really a challenge on this car is a cost, because its cost is quite high. I think now, like this one is going to for around 3.8, yeah, and that makes it competitiveness with other models really stiff. But in a nutshell, for me, I can give it a thumbs up. It's a really nice car. Yeah, so maybe we can check what we have in the trunk of the car, just to confirm the space. So the trunk of this car looks like this. Very spacious. You see, you can have your more spaces down here. Yeah, more space. And this is where you have your spare wheel and your spare kit. Yeah, and that's how the trunk looks like. And just to show you how the legroom and the headroom on the back seat of this car. So the back seat of this car looks like this. You have your compartment here, space here where you can have your stuff. You have your climate controls here, and of course the back seat, also the back side of the car interior is stitched with a leather, and it is blended with maroon leather also stitched. And the seats are stitched with a cloth, but the doors are full leather. And then there is this finish here that makes it look really nice. Yeah, and also the stereo system of the car is very awesome. Yeah, so for this car, I think it's a take for me. No matter the stories that we hear about Harrier, so this particular one has surpassed the expectations that we have had, or the level we had put the Toyota Harrier, and this has really raised the standard. So for today and for the Harrier 2015 model, that is it for today. And thank you so much for subscribing, thank you for commenting, thank you for sharing, thank you for support, and until next time, bye bye.